combating nutrition disinformation and general bull. It's Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Instagram Live. And I've got another episode of Jimmy Rants in store for you here today. And if you're brand new to Jimmy Rants, go to JimmyRants.com and you'll see how this works. We start off on Instagram and I'm live there, seeing my friends Katarina and Lauren and Grandma Does Keto, all of the usual suspects, Lindy, all coming in right now. You can follow me there at Livin' Low Carb Man, LIVINLOWCARBMAN. And once you're there, you can watch me live like all these people are doing right now. And we'll be engaging in the content here in a minute. Then it's up for replay for 24 hours on Instagram. Then it disappears from Instagram. We pop it over onto YouTube so that you guys can see it forever and ever. Amen. And then we also have a Jimmy Rants podcast. Wherever you listen to podcasts, you will find Jimmy Rants. Just look it up by name and you'll find it. Again, all of this, you guys, is housed at JimmyRants.com. So today's Jimmy Rants episode is all about the weight loss companies. So I've been listening to radio quite a bit lately. Lately, I usually listen to sports radio and a little bit of talk radio, a little bit of music radio, and invariably, when you listen to radio, and sometimes on the ESPN app, and even watch television commercials, you see everybody talking about weight loss. We have the next great weight loss program. We have the next great weight loss pill. You need weight loss. You have a New Year's resolution to lose weight. We're the company for you. And it's always so predictable, number one, to see these things happening around the end of the year as the holiday season is going on. They want to go ahead and put it on your radar screen that, oh yeah, we know you're going to want to lose weight, so we are the company for you. And especially when the new year gets here, we're recording this in mid-December. When the new year gets here, all bets are off. Literally every commercial feels like it is a weight loss commercial. And I want you to be careful. Obviously, a lot of people that watch my videos live, you guys are already bought into the low-carb, high-fat, ketogenic message. You're living it. You're great success stories, amazing people that have already embraced a healthy lifestyle. So you're not in that camp of being desperate anymore. You found what works for you and you're doing it. But maybe you're watching this on YouTube right now. And maybe you're like looking for answers to your weight loss woes. And perhaps you feel stuck and frustrated and desperate to do something about your weight. Can I just say, I know how you feel. I really do. I've been there, 410 pounds at one point in my life, was eating Little Debbie snack cakes like they were going out of style, was drinking Coca-Cola till it started coming out of my ears. I was a junk food addict, and yet I so desperately in my heart of hearts wanted to lose weight. And what I didn't realize at the time was I didn't just want to lose weight. I wanted to get healthy. And so you're going to have companies that are peddling some weight loss something, whether it's a program, whether it's a pill, whether it's a meal plan. They're going to be pushing at you very hard, and they're going to make it sound very alluring. So be very careful this time of year. Really any time of year, but definitely when they're trying to prey on you. And I use that word very purposely because I do think they're predators just waiting to pounce. Waiting to pounce on the desperation of people that are frustrated. And again, a lot of people on this Instagram Live here today, they can relate. They've been through this themselves. They've tried, failed, until they found what worked for them. And now they're doing it, and now they're living it for the rest of their life. So let me be the first to tell you, possibly, that there is no such thing as a weight loss miracle pill, miracle plan program. There's just no such thing as that from the commercial advertisers that are trying to promote this stuff to you. Oh, and they'll one such ad on the radio I heard the other day, and they play it like literally every other commercial, it feels like. There's this local company, and they have all the success stories all lined up. Oh, well, I went on this, and it was the best thing I ever had happen to me. I lost X amount of weight. I came off of my CPAP machine. I was able to sleep through the night, and I was able to come off of medication, and they make it sound so alluring. And again, not to say that those things in and of themselves couldn't be helpful. What I don't like, though, is how they make it seem like that they're the only way you can do it, and that you have to go through their program, you have to buy their pill, you have to do this and do that in order to make weight loss happen. But here's the other thing. Why do we focus on the weight loss? Weight loss is just merely a side effect of getting the health in line. I wish, and I would support any company that would promote their product that says, you know what? I know you want to lose weight. I know you'd love to lose 30 to 60 pounds in the first half of the new year. I know you want to so desperately lose pounds, but let me tell you, it ain't about that. It's about improving your health. Let's lower your blood sugar. Let's lower your insulin levels. Let's lower your inflammation levels. Let's actually get you healthy on the inside. And we're not going to worry about your weight. If a company did that, I don't care what they're peddling. I would support them, because I think the focus has been on the wrong thing. And this is why all these weight loss companies prey on the desperation of the people that just so desire weight loss. It's amazing to me that we still have people that seems to be their obsession. Oh, well, if I don't lose 10 pounds by the end of the month, I don't know, I'm just going to quit and never even mess with anything ever again to try to lose weight. And I'm going, well, you need to just give it all up for losing weight anyway. It's about making those healthy choices and about actually improving your health. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about how there are companies, and you're hearing them already on advertisement. It's going to get really crazy towards the beginning of the new year. But they're weight loss companies, and they're peddling pills and programs and meal plans that if you just do our plan, we'll help you lose 1,000 pounds by next week. You know, and those kind of shysters, they tick me off. Seriously, because they're preying on desperation. And we've all been in that situation. It's one reason that I love keto so much, is because, yes, it's a powerful modality for weight loss in a lot of people. But more importantly, even if the weight isn't coming off, it doesn't mean you can't see improvements in your health. And so if you can improve your health markers, even while your body is still trying to heal the damage that's been done that might be making weight loss a little harder, it's doing good for you. And it's not a gimmick. You just cut your carbs, moderate your protein, eat more fat. Done and done. You don't have to buy a pill for that. You don't have to buy a program for that. You might buy a book to learn about it, but other than that, there's really no program, pill, meal plan, anything like that you have to do it. You can just do it. But there will be a lot of companies that will try to take advantage of your desperation. So just be ready for them when they come. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here today, you guys. Really appreciate it. Keto Fasting Montana Living. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for that. Big fan here. Thank you. Hello, Gerald. And yeah, you don't have to buy anything unless it's food. Yeah. Food's about the only thing that you have to buy on a ketogenic approach. And see, think of all the money that you save not having to buy pills and program and meal plans. So spend that extra money you would have spent on all that stuff on like grass-fed beef and grass-fed butter and organic vegetables and all of that, and your body will reward you for that. Hello, Ashton. Thanks for being here. Kimberly Jackson Simmons says, real food and the process is the road to health. No pills, no shakes, or other supplements will ever do it. It's a journey, not an overnight magic event. No, it is not. Most of my new followers I have are selling me something. Well, Lilla Grand, it sounds like you need to block those people. I see improvements all the time. Keto for life, Ashton says. Yeah, and see, this is the thing. People get very hung up on the weight loss. Well, I went keto 6 months ago, and I've come off of 3 medications, and I've lowered my blood pressure, and my blood sugar is normalized. My insulin levels have come down. My inflammation levels have come down. I feel great. I've got lots of energy, blah, 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 blah. But I've only lost 15 pounds. So keto failed me, and I'm going, what? What are you talking about? Keto did not fail you. Keto passed with straight A's, and you're still working on the weight part. So let's get off of this. It has to be weight loss or nothing else. I will never buy that for the rest of my life. Grandma does keto. This is the marketing hook that feeds the instant gratification mentality. Makes me want to pull my hair out. Grandma, I think you're onto something there. That the reason why these marketing gimmicks work is the desperation. And people are drawn in by that allure of, ooh, I can lose 30 pounds in the next 60 days and yada, yada, yada. And so they buy into the marketing. If a product or a service or some company tries to tell you, we will help you lose, or we guarantee you will lose X, run. And what they're not telling you too is everybody that starts on a weight loss program, everybody will drop a whole bunch of weight early on. Everybody. When you shift over to healthier eating, all of that junk food that you were eating that was making you hold on to water, mostly, you will dump a lot early on. The whole water weight isn't a myth. There is a lot of water that you're dumping, but it's only because you're now releasing those glycogen stores that are now going to make you drop pounds. So you drop a whole lot of weight really early and people, oh, wow, I'm going to lose that much every week for the whole time. And no, it doesn't work that way. You lose a lot early, and so they can make that claim of all the weight you lose early and usually be right for people that haven't already tried things and dumped their glycogen stores. Go to one of these companies as a keto adapted person where you've already dumped your glycogen and they guarantee you'll lose 10 to 20 pounds within a certain amount of time. Nope, would not apply with you. Yeah, it's a tough one to get that instant gratification mentality out, isn't it? The only thing I worry about is running out of bacon, Ashton says. Exactly. That's great. I tell people I have no seizures. I don't live in a big chair on a hot pad anymore. They just say, yeah, but you lost so much weight, like they didn't hear me. Well, see, and the thing is, you can see weight loss. And again, if you've had a weight loss transformation, I don't want to take anything away from your story. And that should be a major part of your story. But I think the trap that we fall into when we have before and after pictures and we have the image put out there that, oh, this is what I looked like then, this is what I look like now, it makes people think, oh, if I do the same thing that person does, I'll go from that before to that after. And I think that's a trap. I think that can give a lot of people false hope. It inspires a lot. So don't get me wrong. I think if that's your story, embrace it. That's who you are. But I would much rather see a before picture of someone when they were a carb eater, for example, and then an after picture of someone that's not a weight loss after, but it's more of a, you can see it on their face where the inflammation has gone down. You can see where they have less skin issues. You can see that they're happier. To me, that's the before and after that I think is very powerful. And it would also indicate the health markers. And I want to see before and after health markers. What was your blood sugar like before? What's your blood sugar now? What was your inflammation level like before? What's your inflammation like now? The problem is most people just looking at you can't see health markers. All they see is weight, which is why people like the weight thing so much. I'm listening to the audiobook for Real Food Keto. Thank you, Anna. Enjoy. You're right with the weight loss. I went from $395, Gerald said, and then he didn't finish. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys here today is beware of the weight loss companies that are preying on your desperation to lose weight. And they know it, you guys. They help keep this going. Why do you think every year we have all these commercials for weight loss things? Here's what happens. People spend money. They go and buy these pills, these programs, these meal plans, whatever. They buy it all. They get on it. They get gung-ho. They lose a little bit of weight. Then they lose interest. They gain it back. They get frustrated. They go down the road of a few months of, oh, I should probably get back to it. But then they're so far down the road that they can't get back on it until it's the next holiday season and they start seeing all these commercials all over again. They know if they keep the weight loss lie going, that they will have customers for life. They don't care about getting you on a permanent and healthy lifestyle change. They don't care if you can get healthy. All they want is your moolah. How's that for a Jimmy rant? Are you going to do another book? Keto fasting, I have 4 books coming in the next year and a half, so stay tuned. In fact, one of the books that I'm under contract for, but it's down the road, is this book called Weight Loss, White Lies. And it's going to expose the weight loss industry, but I got a whole bunch of books in front of that one right now. I went from $395 to $265. I was discouraged for many months because I didn't get down to my goal of 250 pounds. But I'm glad that I changed. Yeah, see, $395 to $265, and yet that last 15, we can psych ourselves out, can't we? All right, guys, that's it for this Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com is the website. And if you're brand new to this, go check me out on Instagram. Go follow me there at Livin' Low Carb Man, LIVINLOWCARBMAN. And then you can watch live and engage in the content like all these people did here today. You can also watch it on replay for up to 24 hours on Instagram. Then we pop it over to YouTube where you can watch all these videos. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Spread the word. And then we also have a podcast, Jimmy Rants Podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Definitely go leave us a review on the Jimmy Rants Podcast at Apple Podcasts if you have time. We'd really appreciate that. Again, it's all housed at JimmyRants.com. So until next time, we'll see you then.